Hi, welcome to Late Night with Danelle Shorey. I'm Danelle Shorey. Welcome to our segment with the early leaders of the Mexican Revolution. Please welcome my first guest, Pancho Villa.
Hi everyone, it's so great to be here.
So, Pancho Villa, how are you going to change Mexico for the better?
Well, since I'm an agrarian revolutionary, all the land that I confiscated will be used towards the revolution, and then when the revolution ends, it'll be redistributed to all the rest of the citizens.
It's very interesting. What part did you have in the Aguascalientes convention?
2,000 years later, 6.5 hours later, a few inches later, day 2, day 3, day 4, a few moments later, 1 eternity later, 3 days later, 12 seconds later, 3:28 a.m. 3 weeks later, many months later.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
So, what's your answer?
I was a conventionist, which were my supporters and Zapata's supporters, and during this time, I adopted the Plan de Ayala, which led to the debate between the constitutionalists, which were Obregon and Carranza supporters.
How did you get involved with the United States?
In reaction to the embargo, I invaded Columbus, New Mexico, and the United States sent General Pershing to Mexico to capture and punish me, but since I retreated to Mexico, Mexico viewed it as a foreign invasion, so it was a fail, and the United States never caught me. They can't find me! Still can't find me.
That's all the time we have today. Thank you for coming.
It was a pleasure, Danelle. Thank you so much.
Now time for a quick break.
Are you hungry? In need of a snack?
Rich and creamy!
Delicious.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Late Night with Danelle Shorey. And our next guest is Francisco Hota. In your early life, how was life like at home?
I come from privilege and a very rich family.
Well, what did you freaking do? What was the endless reaction
Well, after I announced that I was running against him in the next election, I was then jailed and forced into exile.
Frosting anyone?
Where's the frosting?
Do you feel that writing the Plan de San Luis Potosí is a direct cause of the revolution?
Yes, I do. After writing that book, I proved that Diaz's election was null and void, and I declared he should be overthrown.
Do you feel that the direct cause of the Roscoe's rebellion was him being alienated by you?
No, not at all. I just feel he's a traitor to this country and didn't agree with the right steps to bring us forward from this revolution.
Thanks for coming. Now time for a quick break.
Rich and creamy.
Tierra, agua, libertad, justicia y ley.
Let's welcome Zapata. Zapata, why don't you trust Madero?
He is from the elite. He has economic ties with Diaz. Why should I trust him? He's not with the people.
You don't like Madero and his plans and reforms. What is your plan?
The plan of Ayala. We need to give back the land to the people. No one deserves land more than the people.
You're the only revolutionary to have women in your army. Why?
I believe it's important for everyone to have equal rights. And these women are also living in poor living conditions with no land or anything. Also, I like to watch the pretty chicas on the battlefield, if you know what I'm saying.
Thank you for coming, Hota.
Ándale México, ándale, mi corazón es del tricolor. Ándale México, ándale, viva México.
Now let's welcome Senor Diaz.
Well, thanks so much for having me.
What made you feel that military and government was your calling?
It was when I first joined a band of guerrillas who were fighting resurgence, so I found that the military was best suited for me, so I continued in my journey in it.
Under your presidency, what was your position on foreign involvement?
I thought it was great. Other countries were able to put their money into our economy. Money was flowing in from the U.S. and Europe. Since our land in Mexico has valuable resources, so everyone wants a piece of it, which helps our economy greatly.
How do you feel about Francisco Madero?
He was a man who wanted power. Coming from wealthy people, he had no idea what these poor people go through. He had no great vision for Mexico, and he was unqualified. He destroyed Mexico by starting the revolution.
Thank you for coming, Senor Diaz.
Well, thanks so much for having me.
Now time for a quick break.
Where's the frosting? Where's the frosting? Where's the frosting? Where's the frosting?
Now let's welcome Senor Carranza. What did the decree you issued on January 7th, 1915 declare?
Declared my intention to return the wealth of oil and coal to the people of Mexico.
How did being the strongest candidate to fill the power vacuum affect the government?
It laid out an ambitious reform program, including laws of reform in conscious imitation of Benito Juárez's laws of reform.
On December 12th, 1914, you issued additions to the Plan of Guadalupe. What resulted from this?
Why? I introduced them to ensure an independent judiciary for Mexico.
Thank you for coming, Carranza. This has been Late Night with Danelle Shorey.
Are you kidding me? Stop. No. Madero. Look at him. He sits on a throne of lies. My lips.
Well, I am not.
Some chocolate balls. How about some chocolate balls?
Now I am.
Old and dead.
It's great that people were...
Open your lip up.
You look great.
I actually don't want to see myself.